Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Totem Arts proudly presents.
Hello guys, I'm Martok. I'm joined by Alex
Hello.
and Terronis.
Hey guys.
We're here today to talk about ourselves and tell you what we have in store for you as community managers.
So yeah, thanks Martok. Thanks everyone for having us. And Martok, I guess you wanna go first?
Sure. So I'm Martok. I've been playing Renegade X quite some time. I don't really go by many other names besides Martok. Often it's just GDI_Martok. Been with the community for some time. I'm from the UK, if it's not obvious with my accent. And I like to stream. I like playing strategy games, survival games, and Renegade X. It's not often that I play third and first person shooters, but Renegade X, I come back to it. How I got into the community was a bit of a long, it's not really a long story. Happened way back when Total Biscuit did a review on Renegade X during its beta when it first came out in its open release, and was what, like 8 years ago or something like that. I don't know how many years ago, but it was quite some time ago now when that came out. And that's how I sort of found Renegade X and came into the community and started playing the game. I used to play Renegade way back when, but I never really got into the multiplayer of Renegade. So being able to play Renegade X and actually play with people opened up the game so much. As a community manager, I want to involve the community more with what the development team gets up to. I want to showcase what the developers are working on and shine a light on some of the effort that they put into this community, because I feel like there is a gap between the community and the dev team, and I really want to bring a bridge to that. And I'm down for doing small events where the community can come together and just enjoy the game together, or enjoy other games within the CNC franchise, because we all have a burning passion for this game, and it's why we've stuck together as a community for so long. I think I basically covered everything.
Okay. So I guess I can go second then. I'm Alex06. I am a part-time, at least for now, game designer. I've graduated in game design school from a few years ago. Essentially, I've been doing some game design work since. I've been part of the CNC community since I was a teenager. I would back in the early 2000s, I would post on forums. I'd be very active on most of the big CNC forums, on modding forums especially. That's what sort of interested me in getting into game design and CNC in general. So I was always looking for cool things to do with modding, like just making units super powerful. Nothing super special at first. Then I saw people were making their own factions. They made total conversions. I thought it was cool. I've always wanted to do things like adding new factions, like Forgotten, Cabal, things like that. And so I've grown into the community as a result. I played the games when I was a little kid. Grew up with RTS games in general, so got into Halo as well when it first started popping out in the early 2000s. And so when Renegade came out the next year, and it had vehicular combat as well, and it was CNC, I was like, oh, this is like a Halo CNC. Ultimately, it was not that much Halo CNC, but that's how I got into Renegade. Like since the early mid 2000s, play here and there on and off, and then Renegade X was starting to get developed. I was impressed by it. I thought it was really, really cool to have a next-gen Renegade. So I kept in touch with the community over there. I sort of kept an eye on it, played it every now and then, played a beta build or two. And yeah, when Firestorm was announced, I love CNC3 and Tiberian Sun. Those were like two of my favorite RTS games, two of my favorite Command and Conquer games. So actually, my two favorite Command and Conquer games. So when I saw that they were doing that in Renegade, I thought I had to get in touch with the developers and see what they were doing, what they were up to. And so as a result, I eventually joined testing for them, and they were looking for a community manager. I put my hand up, and so here I am. I love playing all kinds of Renegade mods as well, so I've gotten really into it over the last year and a half. So you'll see me sometimes in W3D's mods as well. So what I want to do is, as part of the community, I want to essentially help promote the projects that Totem Arts is doing, what the team is working on. I want to help with content creation where I can, but especially help with social media, with some event organization as well. And maybe I'll pop into, like, if there's ever a stream or a video, I'll pop in and relay things from the developers to the chat and back and forth, and maybe do some, maybe eventually, who knows, maybe do some streaming and some help with some content creation as well. So yeah, so thank you for having me.
Thank you for that, Alex.
Yeah, thank you.
Terronis, tell us about yourself.
This is Teyronus here. I've been a lifetime gamer pretty much my entire time of being here on the Discord and beforehand. I'm from the big old US of A, local to the Texas area. Hobbies and interests include the following, but not limited to: video games, building computers, working on my own business, and doing full-time army stuff. I originally got into Renegade, not this community specifically, but way back in the day when they released the very first iteration of what Renegade was as far as a play style with the CNC universe. And then later down the road, I ran into Totem Arts' website, believe it or not, through a Facebook advertisement. So I'm not sure how it got on there, but that's where it was. And then I joined the community there, started playing some of the Firestorm, but some of the stuff that they had released on their client. I was really big into the design methodology and where they were going with the game itself. I'm relatively new here. Not a lot of people probably know who I am, so I'm looking forward to solving that and moving forward into being a bigger part of the community. And as a community manager, my biggest goals are to create the connections to grow the community and to be as integral as possible to showing off the vision of the developers, because they have done a fantastic job putting together this project from the get-go. And we're going to try and continue to perpetuate that as we move forward and as we get this stuff moving on and getting the community together, doing more events, having all the fun times. That's a little bit about me. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Teyronus.
Hell yeah.
I think that covers everything. We hope you guys got to learn a bit about us. We want to be more involved with you guys, so look forward to hearing more from us. Till next time, we'll see you on the battlefield.